Hi everyone, Adam here. Today we're looking at Lego set 31026, the Bike Shop and Cafe. This is a Lego Creator 3-in-1 set, and it was released in 2014. Contains 1,023 pieces and 3 minifigures. Overall, you can see I built the version here where it is the bike shop and the cafe. Overall, has a very nice look, nice set of colors that it's using. I really like the white and maroon and the tan and blue combination. Some really nice windows in here. And some nice minifigures that come with it. So now, why don't we take a closer look and see what these look like up close. Now, as I mentioned, the set comes with 3 minifigures, as you can see here, 1 female, 2 males. I think a good variety of torso prints here, which are useful. And I think as far as faces on the minifigures as well, there's some good variety. And I'm always partial to minifigures with glasses on, so it's nice to have a head with glasses on there. So that was nice to see. You'll also notice on the right there, this particular build of the set comes with a car. So that was fun to make. It's not too much detail or sort of noteworthy parts to it, but it's a fun little car, which is good to it's always good to have little cars that you can place throughout your city, but on its own, not particularly noteworthy in the set, just a nice little add-on. Now let's take a look at the buildings. So first off, we're going to look at the bike shop. Now you'll notice here that I've folded out the building. The building actually both buildings actually come in 2 halves, and they're on hinges so that you can have them closed by default like we had them before, which you might see if you're putting it in a city, or you can have them swung open so that you have access to both the interior and the exterior of the buildings. So for now, to look at it, we're going to keep them open because it makes it easier. On the front side of the building here, I really like the plant features. So there's the little planter box up top and the little container with the plants down here at the bottom on the sidewalk. I really like the awning over the window with the bike in the window. Some very simple details that really convey what type of building this is. I almost like the back of the building more though. I think that this little loading bay door and stairs and the light above that, really fun touches and different from what you see in some buildings. And then up on the roof back here, there's a little grill with a turkey leg, and then some swinging doors that can open up to get into the upper part of the building there. So overall, a lot of nice details on the front side of the building. And now if we turn this around, so you can see the inside, it's not huge, relatively sparse. It is a smaller build when you compare it to modular sets, but still some nice details. You've got the bike in the window down here for sale. You've got the cash register. You've got as I mentioned, the loading bay area with the ramp inside here and some tools. And you've got the bed here by the window, and a sink and like a little stove area here on the second floor of this side of the building. So, again, not a huge building, but a lot of fun details. Now let's look at the cafe. So now the cafe, again, a nice overall color usage across the building, in my opinion. But I think the thing that really sticks out for me with the cafe is the details around the building. You've got the bird up on top of the roof. I really like the outdoor seating area down here in front of the cafe. The detailing around this window here, I think, is an interesting touch. A neat sign here that sticks out the side when the building is closed and together, indicating that it's a cafe. On the what ends up being the back side of the building, I think both of these doors are nice, particularly because of the handles on the door. And then that staircase leading up to the second floor sort of adds some extra detail to and variation to the back side of this particular building. Now if we switch this around so that we can see the interior, you'll notice, similar to the bike shop, again it's a very small build when compared to modulars, but there's still some interesting details in here, particularly on this side of the cafe here with the register, but also the coffee machines. You can see the coffee mug up here. You've got the rooftop garden up top here. You've got a little sort of swinging exit to get up to the roof. A little lamp on the table up top here. A nice little window seat area in that with a light above the table, and then I really like the curtains that are around this window. So again, a lot of fun, interesting details, despite the lack of size and piece count in this building. Now, as I mentioned, this is a Creator 3-in-1 set. So here's one of the alternate builds that you can do. Just a different sort of house variation with more of an outdoor planter area. A nice build overall, but I didn't think that this one had as much flavor and sort of stories to tell with it as the bike shop and the cafe, so was not one that I was interested in particularly building. Now let's look at the third build that was possible with this set. So this is the third build that was possible with this 3-in-1 set. This one is interesting to me. I like obviously the little truck and the sort of mechanic shop there. I think that's a neat touch. There's the exterior mailbox on the front of one of the little townhouses there. So some interesting elements here. Not something that I was particularly interested in building directly, but something that I think you could probably pick up some inspiration from and use as a jumping off point for different buildings in your city. So that brings us to the end of our look at Lego set 31026, the bike shop and cafe. Again, this was a 3-in-1 creator set. So overall, really happy with this set. I think there's a lot of personality and interesting details to be found in these buildings, especially the build with the bike shop and the cafe. There's not as much size and detail as you would find in modular building sets, but I think there's a lot of nice details here, variety that you don't find in the modulars at the moment. And as I've mentioned sort of before, a lot of these sets provide a good jumping off point for your own builds and for you to create your own creations. And I think this is a prime example of a couple of buildings here that you could easily build upon and enhance to have a bigger footprint in your city, and to have even more detail on the interiors than they already do. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do. We've got lots more exciting videos coming, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on any of the fun stuff ahead. If there are sets that you would like us to review, make sure to leave a comment, and we will see what we can do with getting to those, to all those different sets. Thanks. Bye.